most recent Bleach chapter just came out, and I'm not actually sure what to make of it. You know, what? I mean, okay, so you are been an immense dick then. Just after, so Hashwalk went on this. Okay, I can compose myself. Okay, so Hashwalk is just about to kill Ulu, and then like Ulu's like, oh, I was with my friends because they're my friends, so you know, showing in cliche shit, and like Druga's like, oh, Hashwalk's like, okay, well, because you should always show allegiance to the person who gave you the most growth, so you should always, so you're about to give your life for His Majesty, you know, the person that I worship, and then Yhwachs goes and performs the Ash Walden, I guess. I think that's what he used, the Holy Selection again, but this time he targeted both Jugo or Hashwolf and Gerard. And Gerard's now dead, so that's a bullshit into that fight. And Hashwalk, I guess, doesn't have the balance anymore, or maybe he does, but he can't activate his vault standing, even though did he activate? Even though I don't think he activated his vault standing. His vault standing was his friend's shield. Also, weird name for a technique, but and then Ichigo's fucked because he's lost his powers again. Apparently, his somehow his Quincy and Hollow powers were linked together, even though I thought it was just his. They were two separate things. It was his Quincy powers and like it was separate from his Shinigami and Hollow powers were fused together, and his Quincy powers were separate. So, but then we find that they're all intertwined, I guess, slightly somehow, even though Ichigo's never manifested any Quincy powers with his Hollow powers or Shinigami powers, and he's only ever manifested Hollow and Shinigami powers together, but okay. And then Yhwachs opens up a portal somehow. I guess he's had enough of Ichigo. He's like, oh, I'll leave the portal open so that Renji and Ruki and anyone who wants to try and fight me can follow. And I'm going to be a huge dickwad and destroy everything because why the fuck not? Have we... again, I'm going to admit the fact that I haven't actually, seen everything from Bleach so far, but like, has Yhwachs given a reason as to why he wants to destroy everything? Because like, if he destroys everything, then there's nothing there to control, and if there's nothing there anymore, so he dies as well. Unless because he's God, he technically won't die because he's the one who destroyed it, and therefore he can create a new world in his image. But why does he care? He's God now. Why does he care? No one can touch him. He can do whatever the fuck he wants. Like, okay. I don't actually... I'm actually... I don't know what to make... I seriously don't know what to make of this chapter. I just want to see... Okay, I want to see the next chapter just to see what the fuck is going on. Like, my thoughts probably change after I finish and have a proper, like, hard-on think about it. Because I'm recording this literally straight after I've read the chapter, and it's like... I genuinely don't know what to make of this chapter. I guess Yhwachs a big dick. Ichigo's lost all his powers again. Or just his Quincy and Hollow powers? Because he's still in his Shinigami clothes and he hasn't faded or anything like that. And Gerard's dead and Hashwalk doesn't have his vault standing anymore, so Uryu's probably able to defeat him unless Uryu was hit by the Ashwallen as well, so therefore he doesn't have his vault standing anymore. But they still have their letters because that was established that even if you don't have your vault standing, you still have your letter because Basby was still able to use his burner fingers and such, even though he didn't have his vault, even though the Ashwallen was performed on him. But yeah. And I guess an interesting chapter, but yeah, I want to see next time for answers, really. My brain hurts. I've been here for Anime. See you later.